What's up, dudes and ladies, but realistically, mostly dudes? Today we're looking at a new piece of equipment. It is the Falcon SO-28TD, which is a soft LED round panel which is completely diffused. It does that by having a whole bunch of LEDs pointing straight in towards the center of the panel and then having a layer of hard plastic diffusion on top of that, and then all the light reflects outwards. It's really, really well diffused. I mean, you can't even tell really that there's LEDs pointing inwards. It looks like it's just one big soft wall of light. And one of the really cool things about this light is it goes from 5600K all the way down to 3000K. So you have a nice tungsten and or daylight. And at 100%, the light is actually pretty darn bright. Here we are, so we're at 100% now. And I think to get the most light output, you would want to move down to 4300. And the beam angle is just about 180 degrees. Now, even though this light is pretty bright, like in a pinch, it might work kind of as a fill light against sunlight, but only if you have it really close. Let's try it out. There's just noise everywhere, man. There's cars, there's whatever. All right, I'm gonna see if the Falcon light will work as a good fill light against the sun. Turn it on with our little battery. Here's the light pointing away from me, towards me. I am gonna run inside though now for the rest of this video because I've got air conditioners and cars and it's just noisy as heck out here, man. Yeah, that's right, noisy little bird. I see you. There's one up there too, chirping and stuff. This guy's super noisy.
Everyone has that.
You're noisy too. Noise, noise, chirp, chirp. Now some things I like about the light is the buttons work really well, the capacitive touchscreen or whatever it is. It's really responsive. It's got a decent battery light indicator on the back. You can power it with AC or with batteries. It doesn't come with a battery, but it does come with the AC adapter, which I've got right here. And it comes with a decent carrying case. It's really thin, very portable. Nice little insert for everything. And it has this channel setting, A, B, C, D, or off, which I imagine works with some kind of wireless remote, but it didn't come with any remote, so I don't know. I mean, it'd be really handy to have it as a wirelessly controllable light plugged in all the time. Because then I wouldn't have to reach over and turn it on, but I don't have the remote. So if you're watching this video, you're probably just wondering, how does it work as a key light? Let's find out. All right, so right now I've got the Falcon SO-28TD set up as my key light, and we're at 3000K at 15% power, and it's the only light lighting me. Let's move it up to a little bit higher. Let's move it to 40% power. And I'm going up from f1.8 to about f3.2. Let's see what we can get to at 100%. And we look okay. We're at f4.5. Shutter speed 1/50 or roughly 180 degree shutter angle, ISO 200. So the light is pretty bright. There we go, at 4300K. Obviously my white balance is off, so it's all blue now. But we're at f5, ISO 200, shutter speed 1/50 or 180 degree shutter angle, roughly. That's about how bright this thing will get. But if you're filming indoors, it'll work just fine. We are at now 20% power, which I think is just about perfect. 20% power, 3000K, so tungsten setting, and it's about 1.5 feet from my face. I got the lens here, got the light right here. Looks like a pretty decent light. The build quality is pretty good. The yoke is metal. Everything is held together with friction screws. I like how easy it is to maneuver and point the light in different directions. Now the color quality on this light is like over 95 CRI and TCLI or whatever. But there's one thing about this light that I really, really like more than anything else that I've had on any of my other lights. And the thing that I like most about this light is actually The battery release button. I've never seen a battery release mechanism work so well. Like, I mean, it's locked in there really good. It's not going anywhere. And you've got this nice, hard plastic, easy to push in battery release button. Push it in, battery comes right out. It doesn't move very far, it's just boom. So changing batteries, and it clicks right in. I've just never had a mechanism that's so easy to change batteries on. Easy, boom, whoosh, done. So I don't know how they're the only company that ever got it right, because taking batteries out of everything else is always way harder. I know, lame. It works as a great key light, or if you need some fill light, it can do really well there. But yeah, the Falcon SO-28TD. Great light, I'm happy with it. I would say if you're on the fence between this light and something like the newer LED panels, I mean, these things are okay. They have like semi-functional barn doors, but they don't actually really cut the light very well. Look. Like it kind of dims in one direction. I mean, don't bother with these. These are kind of interesting in the background because they look kind of neat and stuff, but they're not super functional. And like they've got that weird grid pattern. You know, you can kind of see what's happening with all the LEDs everywhere. Like these are, in my opinion, these lights, these newer panels, the cheap ones, they're only really good for like lighting up backgrounds and stuff, or possibly products like from the side or something. I wouldn't want to use these as like a key light or anything. But it looks kind of interesting back there, yeah? I would say get this instead. It's similarly priced to the newer panel over there, better build quality, more built-in diffusion. If you have any questions about this thing, let me know in the comments, and I will try and answer them the best I can. If you want to pick up one of your own, there's a link to it in the description. Yeah, I actually intended on using this next to my computer, kind of in a spot right here, to light my face during videos that I do at the computer. And I think it's going to work really well for that. It's really compact, really easy to change the battery, so I don't actually have to leave a plug plugged in anywhere. And it will just kind of sit right there. So I'm happy with it. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you guys soon. See you in the next one.